Welcome to the show. I am Mariah Afolabi-Brown. It's a beautiful morning here on Your View. As I always have my lovely co-host here. Hi, ladies.
Hello, Mariah.
YK Inter building.
Yo.
Okay. I see you are very excited this morning. What's going on? Is your daughter preggy or something?
No. My partner Yabdos, that's we're always very dull.
Yeah.
And we don't inspire people. When we get to I say, yo.
First talking to me.
So you better
say, I had this. So I say, okay, I will change.
Hello, YK. Yo, how you doing? Yo, any problems?
No.
Can you solve them?
Right. Let me jump over to Nima. How you doing, Nima?
I'm fine, no, I'm fine. I have gists. I think we should be giving women special, special appreciations.
And
recognition. Because you see, it is a woman's problem. Women are just always giving. My husband does not have children. I have to get pregnant, you give. You born the child, you give the child. You give. And the husband does not have money, I have to give. So you are working extra, you have to resume early. I just had a discussion with someone yesterday, and I was like, why do you just want to kill yourself? Now you have to resume so early, back to business, because and your child is barely a month old, you are giving and giving, you're just always giving. When will you even just ask somebody to pamper you?
Well, because you recently pampered Albinium now.
So she knows how it is.
So you want to be continually pampered.
She don't mind that. She wants the naturals to give her another day out.
No, I didn't ask.
And they're still owing me.
I'm not an Oliver Twist.
Me, I've not been there at all.
When she gives me, I will take it.
Now.
Okay, let's go together.
Let
me jump to
In
you.
1 month's time, when my facial is due.
I heard your own face was just like it was just supple.
This one should not wear
This
makeup
foolish
again.
She went to go and put me on Instagram without makeup. Can you imagine?
Though.
So I say, so because of the video, I just say, she's fine without makeup. So I do.
How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm good. I'm very well. Excited.
Today's Tuesday, right?
Yes.
You have an apology to.
Who am I apologizing to? Huh? Oh, come on. This girl is very silly. You remember the apology that I said that will just it will make the matter worse. So I called someone's name yesterday. I'll now call her name again to apologize and make the matter worse.
We have a news mention this morning. Don't mind her. Today is International Albinism Awareness Day. It's a day set aside to celebrate people living with albinism that faces multiple forms of discrimination worldwide. Also, this condition is still profoundly misunderstood socially and medically. I know a few of people that who have this condition, and they're actually living their lives. I know in the early days back then, they used to discriminate against them, but today I've known a few, and they've kind of, I mean, for me, I don't think they still go through discrimination, but I don't think it's as bad as it used to be when we were growing up.
And I heard about serious abuses for ritual reasons against them, and it's terrible.
That was back in the day.
Even in
now.
Zambia, I think I saw a documentary. The documentary must have been on Zambia, and the way they treated albinos in that country is terrible. They are humans, and we must
gradually accepting them now that we know that it's just genes and no one can really, you can't determine. It's genetic.
Yeah,
I've always
accepted
them
because
yes.
I say how we both I knew one woman, and everybody was
just normal with us.
All right, we have a fantastic show. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll look at the front pages of the newspapers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Welcome back. We're going to start with The Nation. Security agents comb site in new push against Magu. Lobbyists visit UK with list of 2 likely candidates. Picture here of our acting president. 7.44 trillion budget will deliver prosperity, says Oshimbajo. Restructuring takes center stage on June 12 discourse. And kidnapping events by neighbors. All right, so this Magu matter, they really want to get him out. They took 2 names to our president in UK.
On a sick bed.
To approve. They're saying that he has really stepped on toes in the Senate and in the House of Assembly, saying that they don't like his name and shame game, where you just naming people and all these media trials. This guy, they're actually scared of the fact that he's going to really expose quite a number of them. So they really, really want him out.
There are two angles to it, right? The name and shame. A suspect is innocent until proven guilty. Right. So it's only in Nigeria that somebody is just a suspect. So like this Evans, you have not taken him to court and proven the case, but just because he has confessed to doing some things, he's all over, everyone just shaming and all of that.
Yeah.
But then again, if our senators do not have anything to hide, tell the Senate president, stop naming people until you have proven them guilty. Simple. But allow him go on with his work.
So they allowed Magu have a taste of his own medicine by going to search his house, claiming that he had monies buried. According to the report, they went to one of his uncompleted buildings and searched the circleway and searched everywhere without a warrant.
Yeah,
he was shocked. Money.
He was shocked. He was all the way in Malawi.
They were disappointed. They didn't.
He found out that they had to check his house. He was really disappointed. Okay, let's move on very quickly now.
Why is he disappointed? The same bread he was feeding them.
Yeah, well, restructuring was a major concern at the June 12 conversation. Everybody's talking restructuring, so we'll see where that takes us. Moving on to the Punch. Budget padding, EFCC begins probe of Dogara, others to grill Jibrin. Picture here, the state of the Jebba Mokwa Road at Tatabu, Niger State. Who's the governor again?
Of Niger State, Abubakar Sani
Bello, just checking, just in case he has not seen this.
There's a trailer that has fallen into
this is a crazy fact.
Yeah.
This cannot happen in Lagos. We'll just be dead.
Jesus.
At last, Oshimbajo's Science 2017 budget explains delay. Psychiatric test for traffic offenders like Jumoke begins July 1st. Oshun, God, they said that phone issues, using phone, so it's
one of
psychiatric
them.
issues. Oshun Primary, APC, NWC, National Working Committee, overturns commissioner's disqualification. EFCC operatives invade Sun newspaper. Shehu Sani tackles Obasanjo over failure to honor MKO. And slain hero, donors exceed $15,000 target in 24 hours. We'll talk about the slain hero in our hot topic because that's our hot topic. But any other story we hear?
Yeah, the FRSC, they're going to now start, if you're using your phone, if you go on a one-way street, if you beat a traffic light or you drive too fast, they will first take you for a psychiatric assessment. When they take you for, if you will pay for that assessment, then that will tell them if you are fit enough to drive or if you should now go for retraining. That assessment that will tell that. Okay. So, you know, my mind just went to our own Jumoke.
And guess what? Your very own Jumoke just yesterday afternoon
went for assessment.
Saw a custom. I've started using my Bluetooth device, so you don't see me holding my phone in traffic anymore. But they're even saying I'm not allowed to make calls at all. I saw a custom vehicle on Okwebi Road.
Thank you.
Driving one way. Just yesterday afternoon.
Is it only custom you see?
You have not seen. There was no traffic.
Taking the video, let us post it online. You got to name and shame them.
It's very close to us. So he was.
Then I even wonder, these Okadas, say it does not concern them because
they
on express, they're always on one way. And
okay,
it's so dangerous.
Let's move on
very
to
dangerous.
And nobody catches them.
Okada is not FRS's jurisdiction. It's trailers and
They don't want them to stop trailers.
Vanguard. Worry as Evans names big wigs in kidnap ring, actually. DSS naps kidnappers in Abuja-Kaduna Highway. Dismissed soldier leads Edo kidnap gang. 3 allies of Benue's most wanted militia leader, Ghana, detained. Picture here again, June 12 in Abeokuta, Lagos, and in Oshogbo, where they were honoring the late president-elect MK Abiola for on June 12. Oshimbajo signs 2017 budget into law, says economy recovering. UBA's $500 million Euro bond records 240% oversubscription. And June 12, Southwest leaders demand good governance and restructuring. So Southwest is on one voice on this restructuring matter.
But
so.
did I miss something? Are we now calling MK Abiola president-elect?
Well, no. I'm just saying, for me, it's president-elect.
I think something like that happened. Somebody said to declare that he actually won the presidency.
So he's referred to as past president. But currently it's not because he's not been
he wasn't officially
announced.
There have been efforts to get that done. And, you know, unfortunately, we don't see it. I have personal grounds with the ex-president Obasanjo because I felt May 29, when you know June 12, everybody expected him to have done that. And if he had just done it, we won't have not 2 days now. I won't have this. No, he called May 29 Democracy Day when we could have just moved it to June 12 and acknowledged that particular day. And it would have saved us a lot of trouble, but you know.
Right.
That's exactly what the Niger State governor is saying that he has as he grounds against the ex-president.
And I just should come and focus on that road.
You should focus on his road.
Okay, this is a major headline.
Mr. Evans, the billionaire kingpin.
That's the latest one now.
Billionaire kidnapping
kingpin.
Hey, this young man is now in police custody and is, you know, he's blowing
singing like a bird.
Singing like a canary.
He's blowing, in fact. A lot of people are getting worried. According to them, they said they have tight security around him because he's naming names. And, you know, the people whose names he's naming are also trying everything possible to get him silenced. Yeah. So, you know, the Nigerian police are doing everything.
There was an article that, I think, Punch, about a security guard telling us how it happened. That initially the police came, they were staking in certain areas, they parked the car, not wearing their uniforms. And the moment he came in with the taxi cab, he went upstairs. The police now closed in on him. He now opened the windows, asking the security guard, Pius, who are those? Said, the policemen said, they're looking for you. He just closed the window. And that's how the police guys moved in and they arrested him. They chased him all the way to his bedroom.
Operation.
And then when he got to the bedroom, he just said, game is up. The game is up. I never knew it was going to end like this. That was those are his exact words before he was then arrested. This is the major gist in Magu now.
Yes,
every corner that you see.
I expect our movie producers to start to do movies around this to discourage anybody that has the criminal inclination to.
This is the hottest gist in every corner you see.
It is a shortcut. It is not worth it.
It is actually very hot. And you know,
moving
the
on,
thing is, because we admire money, we worship money too much in this country. So once somebody has money, that person is a
let me not go
that person is a don.
They were saying that this guy would have ended up in the Senate if he was in court. Yes, now.
Yes,
that's he had the money.
Right.
Just going for election.
Daily Sun. Let's move on.
It's about money.
U.S. senators oppose sale of fighter jets to Nigeria, uncomfortable with alleged human rights abuse in war against insurgency. Osinbajo signs the budget. Soldiers rescue 9 underage boys from Boko Haram training camp. Why June 12 agitation failed, says Aneni. Dixon condemns Arewa youth's quit order to Igbos, and condemnation trails EFCC invasion as the Sun goes to court. Oh, that was an interesting article. EFCC invasion of the Sun premises.
Another interesting article is the U.S.
Yes, that's
opposing. But I wanted to quickly take that in Borno State, Jarawa village, the Nigerian army rescued 9 young men, boys.
Young boys.
Boys, not men. You know, that were already undergoing Boko Haram training. Also in Auchi, the monarch was saying that 24 suspects were arrested in Auchi.
Okay.
They said they're going to take those young boys for personal rehabilitate them.
The Sun, EFCC invaded Sun. They tried to. Well, according to Sun, they intimidating and they almost molested and whatever.
According to the report, the Sun was saying that they have a subsisting judgment against, a forfeiture judgment against the Sun, but they have gone on appeal and the matter is still in courts. And then the EFCC comes in saying, you know, that they want to come and enforce this and, you know, just put everybody under.
No, what the EFCC was saying, that case is between Magu personally. It's a private case against the Sun for libel. Has nothing to do with. They were just doing a routine check according to, they're trying to, I think, verify their assets or something like that. But it has nothing to do with them as EFCC. Magu and you, it was Magu versus the Sun, not EFCC.
No, that's
what I read.
It's an asset for future issue against the owner of the Sun.
So the EFCC is now denying that, no, that's not why they went there. That is a personal issue. All right. Because Sun is saying that is why they came.
Yeah. Okay.
So do they do routine checks?
Let's
take their houses like that.
Let's take a break. That's our. Unfortunately, we couldn't take Daily Sun again. We've run out of time. When we come back,
this is
Daily Times.
Sorry, Daily Times. Sorry about that. When we come back, Owerri Bank robbery victims family abandoned, and the update on the story. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So in the last few weeks, the video of a bank robbery in Owerri went viral, in which a gang of armed robbers invaded and unleashed terror on customers and passers-by. The police officer attached to the bank, Sergeant Iboku, who was killed, who actually killed one of the four armed robbers, suffered severe gunshot injuries and died the next day in a police clinic after he was allegedly rejected at the Federal Medical Center, Owerri. However, the bank and the police have been accused to have abandoned the victim's family. The police has been donating money for the upkeep of the family. This has also spurred the question, is Nigeria worth dying for? Now, what are your thoughts on this? You can call us on 07080668014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweets. In the papers today, because the Punch launched this GoFundMe for the family of this late police officer, and Punch actually also reported that they've gotten over $16,000. $16,000 and change, $16,000 already for the family, and hopefully they can also try to also help the families of the other victims. So now, so that's the update, and we thank God that the Nigerians across have yielded to support. But the question still is Nigeria worth dying for? I mean, as a police officer, as a servant, as whatever job you're doing,
Doctor.
As a medical doctor, is Nigeria, as it is, worth dying for?
You know, this story touches my heart because, you know, people are always accusing the police. They're always waiting you carry, what do you have for me? And they don't face armed robbers. You cannot, but you see, when this kind of thing happens, you now know why they always, because they will think, my family, if anything happens to me, what will happen to my family?
Right.
And these are men. Why would they want to die and there is no compensation? Because the first thing they did wrong here was the federal hospital rejected him.
Imagine.
They took him to a clinic that probably is not even well equipped to treat a bullet wound, because maybe if they're taking him to the right hospital. He would have survived. You know? So the police don't even have good medical. Now, why would I want to join the police force when I do not have good medical
coverage?
No insurance. No insurance. There is nothing, no benefits after I leave the force. Look, do you remember what you were reading the other day about
600,000 policemen who had a budget of 17 billion, but only 6 billion was released for them. But the National Assembly, with less than 500 people, had 120 billion.
But we can't assume that the police doesn't have some kind of medical insurance. We can't make that kind of assumption.
It's unfortunate.
No,
even if they had, with the way they are 6 billion compared to 17 billion is being released, they will have to prioritize. And unfortunately, we're a selfish country. We have a selfish system where the people at the top are only concerned. For instance, in Zenith Bank, something broke on Naira last time about them profit sharing among only directors. This is the same bank where this man was working. This is a bank that must have HMOs where the staff would use. They could have taken this man somewhere. Now the wife was saying in that report that they only paid for the burial. What about the dependents of this man? The bank, one died. You know, the bank, that man is protecting the bank at the detriment of himself, at his own peril. So whatever he loses or his family loses, that's their headache. The bank continues to do business, and they're not even concerned about their image, because this goes to the image of the bank.
Children and wife.
Can you imagine? One of the children saw the father's corpse and died, you know, from the shock. And the bank whoever is in charge of their PR, I'm sure we're having a headache right now. The bank should be concerned about how people view them. What is their CSR?
We've not heard anything from Zenith Bank. Let's be fair. Okay. Because we've not heard any official statement from them.
That's even more annoying. This robbery happened, in February.
Right.
We should be hearing from this bank by now.
Yes.
The wife shouldn't be saying this by now.
Yes.
If it is a bank that has complete CSR and they know what they're doing. But you know, the fact that we didn't hear from them is also indicative of them. What is their plan? What do they have as motivation for their staff? what do they do for people like this who have lost their lives?
He's not their staff. He's a policeman.
This person, in the course of duty, he was deployed to that bank.
Yes.
He was deployed to that bank.
Shouldn't the responsibility be to the police force and not to Zenith Bank?
Yes,
not to Zenith Bank, because it's unfair.
Collaterally, to Zenith Bank.
Yes.
It was in the course of protecting Zenith Bank that thing happened.
But he was seconded to them.
The Nigerian police can, withdraw every security official from the bank. Say, okay, even if it's our 6 billion, let's manage our 6 billion with it. You cannot turn a blind eye.
True.
I'm not exonerating the bank.
Yes.
I'm not exonerating the bank. But first, then the bank. Yes. Because if you exonerate the bank, what of the policemen that die on the streets
every day,
all the time,
doing their work?
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Is it bank you will go and hold for that money?
YK, unfortunately, I heard the heartbreaking story, but I'm unable to. I don't have proof that the Nigerian police, as it is, there's a cooperative that they have, putting money together just to protect themselves. But that there's a 200 naira deducted from their salary on a monthly basis. It's supposed to be for maybe insurance or something, but they just never hear about it after. Because we have heard over and over again that 3 months after a policeman dies, his family members are evacuated from the barracks because the new person who wants to take over, wants to move into the accommodation, is the reason why there is motivation, lack of motivation for people who are in the force. Now, I watched the video over and over and over, trying to assess what Mr. Chukwudi Iboko could have done to protect himself. Now, he was a plaincloth policeman that should have gone undetected, and he attacked them first, so catching them by shock. But he had no protection.
Right.
No bulletproof vest, nothing. Because if he ran the way he ran after he shot the first one, if he had protection, the other guy who shot him was a little jittery. Right. He could have taken that guy down also.
All right, let's take Kunle. Kunle, are you there? Thanks for calling. Kunle.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kunle. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning. I greet everybody.
Good morning, sir.
We hear hello.
Let us get one thing right first. The policeman that died is not an employee of the bank.
Yes, we know.
So, and he's not deployed to the bank for free. I'm not speaking on behalf of the bank.
Okay.
But one thing we should take out from this is, where is insurance? Government is meant to insure all the security apparatus.
Thank you.
Is the insurance in place? Then who are the beneficiaries? Because the way the system is, formally or unofficially, you discover that they claim that they insure, and at the end of the day, they go back and collect the money, and there is no cover. And these people go on the streets to carry arms on behalf of the citizens. So that is where we should start from.
Okay.
Whatever the bank will give to the family is in form of the support.
Right.
True.
Because they are not their employees. Even the gate man that opened the gate, you can see from the video that he ran and crossed to the...
Thank you very much, but you see, the question goes back to, is
Nigeria worth dying for?
Because we have the issue of the police not taking responsibility, maybe the bank being, maybe they tried their best, but maybe they could have done more. But as a police officer, as a soldier, as a security operative, do you really feel you can spit your chest that if anything happens to me, my family will be protected?
I don't feel so. The reason I don't feel so, I have seen when an American soldier or a British soldier dies, if you see the way they carry the whole thing on their head, the whole country, everybody, they will do what they call that, state funeral. No matter if it's a corporal, state funeral, the way they will, your head will be swelling. Now, can you imagine if they did this for even 5 policemen?
How it will encourage them?
One. Can you imagine if they did it for the entire police force? The kind of police force you will have in Nigeria today. But now you can see policemen wearing slippers.
Morayo.
Okay, but can you blame them? Let me come to Nima.
I can't blame them.
It is not even about the burial. Okay, please take the call.
I have this call. Thanks for calling. Are you there?
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead, please.
Auntie Annie, good morning.
Good morning, Nojere. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, my sister in hijab. Good morning. So I'm greeting everybody there.
Good morning.
Yeah. if we are talking things like this, something like this, I will give kudos to the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode. You know, when this man came on board, it was 3 million naira that anybody that dies in Lagos State, any police officer or security agent that died in Lagos in the course of his duty, it's similar. But this man increased 10 million naira. So you tell me, why will somebody will not even want to do more for Lagos State? And if you take this RRS, task force, and all this, see the way they dress, well equipped. They face anything. They are ready for anything in this Lagos. And that's why you can see that Lagos State gets it right. Like the person died in maybe Imo State, the East. If it's Lagos State, this woman, the family will have gotten 10 million by now. Cash. So that's why in Lagos State, we have to give kudos to this man. God will bless the God send.
Thank you very much,
That's it.
That God bless him, but he's an angel. He's a blessing to this state.
Right. Thank you very much, Okayinka. Thank you. Yes.
Sadly, it's not just about the burial. It is about, as much as state burial is very important, like YK said, it's about the dependence of this man.
Yes.
A wife and 7 children. These people obviously are dependent on the job that man goes out every day for.
Right.
We do not have workers, any such arrangements, workers insurance by companies or by government agencies in Nigeria. In the medical sector, growing up, a fireman's daughter, I saw people go out, fight fire, and have to tend to their injuries themselves till the man died from that injury. That was an experience that I had that made me say no. Whatever you want to do in this country now, you have to find a way to provide for yourself and provide for your family. Right. Do something, put down a plan for your family that will succeed.
Right. Let me take
some tweets.
Yes.
Talkback Sunday says, if anybody should be highly honored, I think it should be our security people. Yes. It is like giving up their life to serve the people. Tiamu Lawal says, it is unfortunate that we've lost our policemen to terror and criminality. As private citizens in Nigeria isn't worth dying for. Tosin Jai says, I'm not trying to play God, but why have that many kids on a salary like that?
Very true, Shao. Alara says, the responsibility to cater for that late police area is first for the police, but the bank could support. Banks pay daily to the police. Fagbe Rolatunde says, in YK's father's voice, you die for Nigeria, you die wrongly.
Wrongfully.
But in some countries, if you're going to do that kind of job, you can't have more than 2, 3, 4 kids max or something.
Yes.
8 kids.
8 kids was a lot. Last tweet.
You know what happens to when you are poor? You have
told us that story.
That's what happens. That's why they have so many children.
And there are equipment you can use to release tension.
Or protect it.
To protect the tension, or whatever it is.
Adebayo says the security post was not safe for the man. He wouldn't have survived it. No way out.
That's true. All right, that's all we can take on this segment. We're once again thankful to all those who have donated. At least they got way more than they bargained for, which is
so
Nigerians. So sometimes it makes it worth it because Nigerians actually there to support.
So they should please open a Nigerian account for those of us who don't have dollars, so that we too can donate. Because me, I would love to donate to that family.
All right, that's all we can take. When we come back, Jumoke and YK, alongside our guests, will take you on an exercise routine. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So Mariah and Nima are unable to join this segment, and so we've ended the hot topic segment. We're moving into exercise. It's been a while that we burn calories on the show. So renowned dance and fitness trainer Segun Adefila will take us through some dance routines that will help burn fats in the upper parts of our body. Welcome to the show, Segun Adefila.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
Okay. Yeah. So you can join us by calling 070806680014 or tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag YourView. Segun, you have the floor. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you. All right, this morning we shall be doing a mixture of dance, moves, and exercise. And you know what dance is all about. It is to keep you fit. I think if you wake up in the morning and you dance for like 20-30 minutes, you don't have to jog. So right now we're going to start with some head movements, just loosen up and listen to the rhythm and flow with the rhythm. All right, let's go. While you're at it, endeavor to move those shoulders, you know, and move at your own pace. Don't go beyond your capability. Now, shake it. You're kicking. And stretch your hands as you do that. You can begin to extend as far as you can go. Now relax. Now you're going to your solar plexus now and go 1, 2.
Baby, you too sweet, baby, dance to the
Take your breath, deep one. Shake it. And do this on your toes. So baby, dance, dance. Everything in your eyes, they give me life, I could give the love the thanks, for the sake of love, baby, leave it about the bad, and I believe it about the rubber. I could kill you, show you love that you never seen before. For like you give me love, push out your torso. Now you they bust in my head. For your sake, I go boom John. Drive around for your Porsche. Oh, Bobana, they say you like your Allah. I get to Allah. Oh, Bobana, anywhere where you go, I will follow you to go. Oh, Bobana, you say you like the Alaja. I will follow you to Mecca. Oh, Bobana, my love for you will never die. Will never die. Some be no, baby, some be no. Now, Baba, you too fine, you can load it up. This is for the upper part of your body and your ribs, okay? If you can twist it, make it go round. And while you're at it, take those steps. Little steps. The other way. Ready? Shake it up again. So let's go. Just sideways and enjoy it while you're at it. Right and left and right. Now, make it whatever you like, do whatever you like with it. Check it out.
So we're going on a quick break. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So we're going to continue with our dance routine with Segun Adefila, who's taking us through exercises that will help reduce fat in the upper body.
Okay, we are getting closer to the lower part of the body now. So, again, start slowly. Don't forget to use the body, just twist it, throw it around, it's your body. So we go, that, 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 that. And let's see if we can go into some level of little choreography here. So we count 5 on both sides. So, are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it off. Now. This is not a direct kick now. It's just sideways. While you're at it, endeavor to breathe in deeply and out, so you're not out of breath. So, shake it up now. You know what you do when you look at your mirror? Make your palms your mirror. So your heads. And go as slow as you can go.
Baby, cool the temper. Baby, know the bass. Girl, you make me mental. Girl, you make me crazy. Baby, cool the temper.
Shake it off.
Baby, know the bass. Girl, you make me mental. Girl, you make me crazy.
Now, so let's do some, you know, some sustained movements. Change it. And into that rhythm too. Ready? Go. 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 Okay, check it out. Sustain this movement now. So. Take it easy. Ready? Now swing it. Lean as backward as you can go.
Girl, I really love the way you wind that way. Yeah.
Reach back.
Wind up and bust my brain. Yeah. Fuck you and make you wind up and bust
Can
my
we hold our
brain.
elbows together?
Yeah. She calling me Eminado. She tell me say she in love. Oh, she's in love with you, Wizzy, baby. Yeah. She wanna do it all again. She tell me say come tonight, oh. She tell me say she's in love, oh. She's in love with you, Wizzy, baby.
1, 2,
She wanna
3.
do it all again.
1, 2,
My girl, I
3.
give you
Get that
tonight,
business.
oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pass it. 1, 2, 3. Bounce it. Check it out. Now this is particularly for the ladies. I'm not very good at it, but it's again about your solar plexus, your center, because that's where all the movement emanates from. So just YK should beat every one of us at this. It's a specialty. Can we go the other way? Shake it off. Now let's take this movement. See it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Now let's see how low you can go when you're coming back, okay? That, this, that, down, and up, down, up. Should we change it now? I don't know how that's going to come out, but let's try it. So we go. Go. Down. Go. 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 Go.
Stop this and stop that. If you know buy dog, you buy cat. If you know you fly, you kill rat.
Check it off.
Relationship there for Facebook, but you know big cook. You the guy when you was that.
Now let's see what we can do with our legs. Just that.
If I hear, you know the cry. If I hear, oh yeah.
All right.
If I hear, say you the cry. If I hear,
okay.
This having no be by force. If you don't like, make you divorce.
All right. Nice being with you guys.
Yes, we have to round off. So let's shake it off.
I think we have some tweets.
Okay, let's take a few tweets as we round off. Thank you, Mr. Sheldon Adekila. Okay.
Come back. Where are you going?
I'm not leaving.
Arioye Kemi says, "See moves by Hot Mama," talking about YK. Aziza says, Adebayo, it's nice to exercise, burn the excess calories, and feel very relaxed. Good on you, ladies. Fagbero says, this one somehow looking simple compared to the ones you ladies have been doing before. And Adeni Adedayo, the last one, says, Mariah needs this workout session the most, though. Simple. Is so fit. And Yenny, thumbs up for doing this at age 56. Nice one. Okay. That's all we can take on the show today.
It's not simple, Coco. See how I'm setting like Christmas goats.
Thank you very much for joining us. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. So, Cinema and Morayo, instead of joining the exercise, you are there dancing.